Good morning, 8:03 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on the East Coast in the United States of America. I'm T-Speaker 222 XRP Future Millionaire with the side bet on XLM and Future Digibyte OG. So I want to thank everybody for tuning in. We're up over 3,400 subscribers, and as of last night, we had 168 members, proud members of Tom's Army. Oh yes. So join those 168 members. Be empowered. Join Tom's Army. I want to thank UB2Sob, my meme genius. And he does cloud art as well, among some other things in the artistic world. If you're interested in seeing more of his content, go check him out on Twitter. The link's in my video description below, along with my other channels, Swing Traders Anonymous, which is approaching 860 subscribers, and the ISO headquarters, which is fastly approaching 560 or 570 subscribers. So check out all the other content, including my Twitter. Join the conversation. Join Tom's Army. Thank you, UB2Sob. I love starting my day out with user-generated content, and UB2Sob is a legend. So basically what we're watching for Bitcoin is that it was over 66,000 last night. It's come down just a tiny bit in consolidation, but everything's looking pretty good right now. It's like we've been talking about. I've been talking about this rounding bottom, and that's exactly how I had it looking. Now, can we go to 70,000? We sure could if we can break through this, but I knew we were starting to round that bottom, and we had to look at something like that. So between that and XRP finally coming up to the levels we talked about, here's some other people on YouTube talking about blah nonsense and this and that. With XRP, we have been so perfect on XRP. We had that little vortex going down to 92 cents or 93 cents. We missed it by a half a cent. And then we called this buyback up to $1.41. So I don't think this is done, but I think this is the most accurate technical analysis you'll get on XRP. If you take the emotions out of it, I tell you every step of the way, including the vortex we had when XRP, and I know a lot of people were calling it to the moon at $1.23 the first time. I said we're going to get sucked into this vortex down to about 92 cents, 92.6. It got down to 94.7. That's about as close as I could have gotten, and it's been coming in between my zones. We traded not only into one, not two, but three. We started in here, traded back into this here. Now we got into here. Now we're back into here. Now we got to get topside of 130. We've done a lot of work to get up here, not to break 130 and go to $1.40 and then beyond. I think we have a run between $1.40 and $1.70 if we can hit this breakup. $1.40 is the first target, but we have talked about $1.70 extensively. That's the top resistance here, unless we were to make a farther run. So right now what we have to look at is we have underneath support at $1.23, $1.18, 116, 113, 110, 108, 106. In this particular situation, I would not sell until $1.23 is breached, and you think it's going to fail, because there is a chance we can come back down to 118 and retest that, but I would not sell this because I believe we still have a bigger move incoming. And I'm not in XRP, granted, but I am in XLM, as you guys know, and I bought in 11,240 shares at 0.366. So I'm ready. I'm ready for XLM to catch up. Right now, it's based in as if XRP is only at $1.11 if you do the 3-to-1. And in fact, usually it's about 2.8 or 2.65 to 1. Right now, XRP is like 3.2 to 1 ahead of XLM, which means you can get 3.2 XLM for every one XRP. That's unacceptable. XLM's ready to move. I'm going to continue to preach it. I feel like this is going to be some of the easier money we've ever made on XLM. It's so far behind. So with XLM, and you can see it, guys, we formed a massive, what could be considered a W here, and we might be forming an inverted, forming the inverted head and shoulders, finishing for this part of the pattern. So our immediate support is 367, and we also have a 37 cents, but I think 365 would be where we would look at the immediate support, followed by 351. I don't like this 349 to be right there, but we had a chance where we could have dipped past lower. Then we have 331. So immediate support for XLM is 365, 351, 331. The immediate resistance is 374. We're at it right now. Now we can fill in the gaps for you. So we have 374, 386, 40 cents. we'll just keep it like this, 399. So these are the levels we have to get to. And then we have upper resistance at 41.3. I believe we're coming in between 43 and 45 cents. I said that last night. I'll continue to say it, and I've said this actually the last couple of weeks. We just had to find the proper spot and the proper time for this to start taking off. And I believe we're going to be within the midst of this, guys. And what we need to do right now is, yes, we can get a back test at 36.5. It wouldn't be a big deal. We would come down here, but I don't necessarily think that's what's going on here. I think we're going to break up over 37.7, then retest this 37.4, I mean. So break up, get over 37.4, then we start going layers. Just like we seen with XRP, now it's time for XLM to make these layers, start rounding like we talked about, and create this weird W in this pattern that we were talking about yesterday. So make sure to hit that like button, turn that bell notification to all, and subscribe to the channel to get more exclusive content. By subscribing to the channel at the $9.99 level, you are ensuring that these 3 updates a day remain free. And you guys have done a stellar job, get it, this entire time. I'm absolutely blown away by the support, by the 168 members of Tom's Army. We have a goal to get to 200, but only 32 more members of Tom's Army to get to that first goal of 200 subscribers. That's unbelievable. We're also fastly approaching 4,500 subscribers on the page. But if you want to join the most exclusive and elusive subscription-based service on YouTube, oh yes, join Tom's Army for $9.99 a month. In month 1, you get the emoji badge of me being abducted by aliens. In month 2, you get Dusty's Outhouse crypto news so we can keep it in its proper place. In month 3, we get the meteor, XRP meteor, coming down to Earth, a flaming fireball. And in month 6, the yet-to-be-released emoji badge comes to the slew of 6-month subscribers that will become 6 months. They're all at 5 months right now. And there's, I believe, 50 or more people. That will be starting in the, I believe, the 15th or 17th of November, because when I first got subscribers, couldn't do it till the end of the month. So real quick, I'm going to show you XLM. Oh, and by the way, or DGB, by the way, when you join the exclusive content, the exclusivity of Tom's Army, when you watch these videos that are, say, exclusive content, there is no ads. I do not turn ads on, as you can see, in the members exclusive area. So you never have to watch an ad when I put out the exclusive content. I don't get monetized for those. I refuse. You guys are supporting Tom's Army, and when I put out exclusive content, I'll be damned if I monetize that and make you watch ads. So there are no ads in Tom's Army exclusive area, ever. You never see ads. You never see spam. With DGB, we're trying to round this. We had this mid-hold, and we talked about this yesterday. If we hold this, DGB likes to consolidate, run around in circles, and then when it finally breaks out, it likes to break out in big ways, ladies and gentlemen, and I mean big ways. So I would expect DGB, if we can break out of this, DGB might be looking for that 8-cent area, and I don't know what's going on here, but this is not my normal DGB. I think I had it on Tether. Yes, I did. I was going to say that does not look like my DGB board. I remember yesterday, for some reason, DGB deleted off my screen. And I'm trying to find, I'm like, where the fuck's DGB at? Because I don't, you know, I have DGB, and I almost bought DGB last night instead of XLM. But it's the fees on DGB on Uphold sometimes are just absolutely pathetic. So there is no way. But XLM is where my heart was at. It kept telling me, you got to get in here, Tom. When it dipped to 366, I'm like, okay, this is my chance. And I came on and did an update last night accordingly. So if you're paying attention to my updates, you're one step ahead. So with DGB, what we're looking at, we broke out of the symmetrical triangle, but we quickly fell back into it. Not even a symmetrical triangle, but I have this channel we're kind of stuck in that I don't think it's going out like that. I think that was, one of my lines got deleted. But we were speculating on what could happen, but I think that was a fake break. And if we actually shift this back up, we could say we're doing something like this. And I think I'd be pretty comfortable in saying this. So let's watch this. Let's see how true this plays out. So right now our immediate support on DGB is 5314, but then we also have a support zone at 5183. So This is where we have to do it and start moving it back to that 5-5 so we can separate it. Otherwise, it just gets too clustered. So we have 5-5 as the immediate support resistance. Then we have 5-8-4-7. And then we've got a few along the way, but I want to keep this gap between 5-8 and 6-9 open. That's a range that usually XL or DGB, when it gets up to, it'll just shoot up onto here, and then it'll end up here rather quickly. So we must pay attention to that. So I hope this morning update helps. We're watching Bitcoin. We've broke through some major areas of resistance support. And with this breakthrough, this could be our push to 70,000. We could be stuck at 66 where we had our pretty high targets up here we've hit now. We also finally have exhausted and came up to this area that I kind of felt, you know, a bit redundant talking about because Bitcoin didn't look like it was going to come up here again. But we've talked about this double top and how it would be so weird not to double top. That's why we had the rounding of the bottom. So let's watch Bitcoin and see if this can continue this upward momentum or if we're eventually going to cave in and start reversing down to the other side. But right now, there's no reason not to capitalize on some profits. If you're in it, make sure you're paying attention. Hit that subscribe button, turn that bell notification all, and for God's sake, join Tom's Army. It's just simply the best thing to do. You become part of the most exclusive and elusive content. You'll get my content throughout the day, including these couple extra updates today that are vital and key to your portfolio.